have to just be honest and tell the truth.
So you competed in Trump's pageant.
I
What was it
did.
like meeting him?
You know, it's funny. I met him several times. It's been many, many years now. But I first met him when I was 18. It was before I competed for his system. He was always very professional. He never snuck into our dressing rooms like some of those girls said.
He just came strolling right in. There was no second to put a robe on or any sort of clothing or anything.
That never happened when I was competing or there. He was always professional. There wasn't anything, like that. I wouldn't say like that I agree with all of it, his
Yeah.
beliefs and stuff, or anything like that. But I have to just be honest and tell the truth. And my experience, there was no funny business going on with him.
What was the context of meeting him? Does he meet with all the models or how does it work?
So the first time I met him it was actually at Miss USA. It was in Baltimore. I was a teen, yeah, I was like 18. I was a teenager. I remember him walking into the room, and when he walked into the room, it was like the whole room shifted. The energy of the room just shifted. He has a very powerful presence to him. I remember after Miss USA was
Mhm.
over. There was like an after event, and I can talk to anybody. I will
Right.
talk to anybody. And I just went right up to him and I shook his hand and I go, "Hi, I'm Brittany." I just introduced myself to him and
Yeah.
I said, "Hello." And I will talk to anybody. So that was the first time that I met him.
Yeah.
Um,
And what did
and
he say?
thanks for thanks for attending. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
That was the extent of it. I know I had been around him a couple other events and stuff. There was an event in New York that I had gone to, and he was there. Blanco was there. But when I competed in 2008, and I was Miss Indiana USA, he did line all of us up, all of the states in a row on stage, and he came and he shook all of our hands.
Mhm.
And so I know that some people have, complained about that and said that they
Yeah.
didn't like that. Here's how I interpreted it. I mean, he was the owner and he wanted to meet
Yeah.
up close every single potential representative of the brand. I personally don't see anything wrong with that. All of my girls that came through my system, I actually coached every single one of them directly. That was 30 girls a year. That was a lot of work, but I gave them all that time that I spent equal amounts of time with all of them. So it is important to know who is going to represent your brand. So I mean, he's a very busy man. He came in, he saw our rehearsal. After the dress rehearsal, he lined us all up and then he met us all down the line. So I can understand how some people can see that as, oh, that's so sexist. But I personally didn't feel that way. I just, he wanted to meet everyone that was there, part of the production. And
Yeah.
so when he went down the line and he came to me and he shook my hand, I stopped. I was like, I want to make sure he remembers we've met before. And I said, "Hello, Mr. Trump. It's so nice to see you again. Met you a few years ago, so I'm really happy to be here in person for you. I wanted to really set myself apart and, like I am there and I am here and yeah."
Did the other women that you were competing with think that it was sexist, or at the time nobody thought that?
At the time, nobody made comments like that,
Yeah.
but this is 2008. This is such a
Yeah.
different time period in our world as well. I feel like there wasn't a shift in anything like these conversations until 2016,
Yeah.